which is the operation launched by India to assist Myanmar after the 7.7 magnitude earthquake in March 2025. Operation Brahma. What was the theme for World Meteorological Day observed on March 23rd, 2025? Closing the early warning gap together. How long did NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore spend in space during their extended mission? 286 days. Who has been appointed as the new Finance Secretary of India in March 2025? Ajay Seth. Where was India's first World Peace Center inaugurated to promote nonviolence and universal brotherhood? Gurugram. Which is the world's first carbon neutral country? Bhutan. Who became the first woman to be appointed as India's Union Law Secretary? Anju Rathi Rana. Which is the first state to implement a climate risk atlas? Odisha. Which city is recognized as India's first solar city? Sanchi. To which company did Elon Musk sell the social media platform X in March 2025? XAI. Which is the first country to land on the far side of the moon? China. Who was sworn in as the president of Uruguay on March 1st, 2025? Yamandu Orsi. Chairman of Bar Council of India for the 7th consecutive term. Manan Kumar Mishra. Which of the following rivers are the focus of the MOU between IWAI and Jammu and Kashmir government for river cruise tourism? All of the above. Which is the first state in India to use AI in vehicle fitness testing? Uttar Pradesh. Which is the first state to provide menstrual leave to women employees? Bihar. The world's tallest railway bridge is built over which river? Chenab. How much will farmers in Madhya Pradesh have to pay for a permanent electricity connection? Rupees 5. Which Indian private rocket company was the first to launch a rocket into suborbital space? Skyroot Aerospace. In which country is India's first overseas rail project located? Mauritius. Which is the first AI-driven city in the world? Neom, Saudi Arabia. Who is India's first woman Rafale fighter pilot? Shivangi Singh. Where was the National Conference on Environment 2025 held? New Delhi. Who is the recipient of the 59th Gyanpith Award? Vinod Kumar Shukla. What is the cash prize awarded to the Gyanpith Award recipients? Rupees 11 lakhs. Who is the first Indian to receive the Ramsar Award for wetland-wise use? Jayashree Venkateshan. Which naval exercise did India and Russia commence off the coast of Chennai in March 2025? Indra. What is the primary objective of NASA's SphereX mission? To map the entire sky in infrared wavelengths. What was India's position in the Global Terrorism Index 2025? 14th. Sumit Reddy, who recently announced his retirement, is associated with which sport? Badminton. Which state became the first in India to implement the national e-Vidhan application? Nagaland. What makes Scarborough Shoal strategically important, where China deployed bombers in March 2025? It is a rich fishing area with valuable marine life. Who secured India's first gold medal in the women's 62 kilogram category at the 2025 Asian Wrestling Championship? Manisha Bhanwala. Which state secured the highest number of medals at the Kelo India Para Games 2025? Haryana. What is the primary objective of the central government's upcoming Sahakar taxi service? To create a cooperative based taxi service. Which country did both India's men's and women's kabaddi teams defeat to win the 2025 World Cup? England. Which spacecraft did NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore use for their return journey to Earth? SpaceX Crew Dragon. What is observed on March 24th each year? World Tuberculosis Day. Which country introduced the Caribbean guilder as its official currency on March 31st, 2025? Curaçao and Saint Martin. What does SPADEX stand for? Space Docking Experiment. Who was elected as Canada's Prime Minister in March 2025? Mark Carney. Which film won the Best Picture award at the 97th Academy Awards in 2025? Anora. Who received the Best Actor award at the 2025 Oscars? Adrian Brody. Which multinational air exercise did the Indian Air Force participate in during March 2025? Iniochos 25. Which venue hosted the final match of the ICC Champions Trophy 2025? Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Which day is observed as World Consumer Rights Day? March 15th. The government has approved the construction of a 12.9-kilometer ropeway from Sonprayag to which pilgrimage site? Kedarnath. Who won the Prague Masters 2025 chess title? Arvind Chidambaram. Which team won the ICC Champions Trophy 2025? India. What is the name of the new boxing organization recognized by the IOC in February 2025? World Boxing.